Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are
hopefully awesome.
That's right, a positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky thing is anime. That's right, it's Anna Wednesday. August.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
Ants.
Hey. This is Hopefully Awesome, a positive place on the internet where we nerd about all the geeky things we love. If you'd like to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or join us right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Get your name in every stream just like these fine folks did. Get access to the Google Drive, all that fun stuff. We'll talk more about that here in a little bit. What?
It's like multiplied.
Yeah, it's August, baby.
I didn't catch it last night.
Yeah, well, it's August. We got a whole new set of patrons and members, and yeah, it's good. It's
Thanks,
nice,
guys.
Yeah, it's we're growing this nice little community here.
Yeah.
If this is your first time joining us for one of these anime nights, basically what we're going to be doing is recording both episodes. So we've got Sailor Moon that we'll be doing and Digimon, so we'll be doing both of those back to back. In the middle, you'll see us say goodbye because we're going to end the Digimon podcast, but just know we're still live when that happens.
Just stay.
Yeah, it's all good.
Stay.
We're also joined by a special guest tonight, Mr. Henry Clark.
He has decided to skip his bedtime.
He sees himself on the TV.
Oh.
Hi, buddy. Hi. Are you ready to talk about Digimon? He's excited. Yeah, so he's gonna be joining us tonight.
And if the slides change at any point in time, excuse me, it's because he's found the keyboard.
And if you see me swinging, it's because I'm trying to kill this goddamn fly.
Damn fly in here.
I swear, we had people deliver something today and let a fly in. Like, don't get me wrong, I was thankful that they did it. Like, I'm not mad at them.
Appreciative.
Yeah.
Dead burn flies.
These fucking flies, man. It's like, I don't know. It's just so annoying, you know. I'm gonna crack open my monster.
You won't be seeing me drinking those anymore at night because, well, I could not wind down enough to go to sleep. It made me.
Who needs sleep when you got monster?
It made me anxious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I did kind of scroll on my phone last night until probably like 12:30 or 1. Honestly, probably way too long. And then
I tried so hard. I tried so hard to go to sleep. Like I did. But
yeah.
Like it doesn't feel like I did. I feel like I stayed up all night. That's how I feel.
I get it. Honestly, today was the first day I drank a monster while I was at work. Made a big difference.
It doesn't it?
Yeah, like I was not half asleep a lot of the time, you know?
I cracked one of those bad boys open wherever I'm working.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, I could get so much done.
Dude, all about it, man.
I cracked one of those bad boys open while after the delivery was made so I could clean.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was trying to see, do we have any chapstick?
Got my car mix.
Oh, that'll work.
Carmex is the best.
Maggie, how's your Wednesday treating you? Lucy, there is no room. There's no room, Lou. Tonight is not the night.
Oh, you can sit right there. You're okay. My Wednesday going pretty good. I feel accomplished because, well, I got to vacuum, sweep, and steam mop all of the front part of the house. So
good job.
I felt very accomplished today.
I'm very proud of you, by the way.
Mom and wife. So yeah.
I mean, you done an excellent job.
Thanks.
I feel accomplished because I'm awake right now. So there's that. But no, you did an excellent job. So we're getting ready to kick into digital gear here.
Digital.
You save that gold for the podcast, little lady. Which, speaking of, we're actually going to be launching the podcast versions of these Saturday and Sunday, so that'll be fun.
Yay!
I'm trying to decide. I think I could actually get these out. Like, you know, the original idea was that I would edit them the next week.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can actually get them out the same week, possibly. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see how it goes.
It's the plan.
Well, because here's the thing: we ask people to call in, right, and leave voicemails,
true.
and like if they're going off of the podcast or the standalone, we'll be a week ahead of what they think we're on. You know,
Yeah.
like tonight we're doing episode 2. Episode 1 goes live Saturday.
Yeah.
And then we're like, hey, call in with your thoughts. And it's like, well, by the time we get their thoughts, it'll be episode 3.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
All that's logistics that you don't need to know about, fair audience.
Don't worry about it.
All right, so
it's numbers.
that's right. It's the business side, which there is not any. I mean, we're growing.
Some.
We're growing.
There's some.
Not ready to quit our day jobs yet.
No.
But one day, maybe. We'll see. You know? We just got to get, like, I don't know, give away money or buy an energy drink company or be a huge fucking piece of shit. That's usually how it works.
Get an energy drink to sponsor us.
Talking about Monster?
Yes.
You mean this glorious Monster energy drink?
Zero sugar.
Oh, it's so good.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. And it's got...
I didn't even
Yes.
take a
And it's got... Oh, there goes Mewtwo. And Digimon Matt. It's also got like B vitamins in it. That's what gives you energy.
Well, they're not sponsoring us yet.
So, come on, guys. Or at least use our link and buy some Monster.
That's true. That's true. We do have a link in the description where you can use our affiliate link at Amazon. It doesn't cost you any extra money, and Amazon gives us money. They take it straight from Jeff Bezos and send it to Matt and Maggie.
Yeah,
So if you want to fuck over Jeff Bezos, use the link in the description of this episode.
Do it.
All right, we ready to kick off Digimon?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Here we go. Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are...
Hopefully awesome.
That's right, a positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky thing is... Digivolve into Ultimate Digimon. That's what this is about, because this is My Adventures with Digimon, our weekly podcast where we rewatch every episode of Digimon week by week, episode by episode. We are just getting started, so you've joined at a perfect time. Remember, if you'd like to support the channel or this episode, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome, just like these fine folks did. Get your name in every stream, get access to the Google Drive. You can also join by joining the YouTube membership at youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. So either way, shows your support, and we greatly appreciate it. We are joined by a special guest tonight, Mr. Henry Clark, who has decided he does not want to go to sleep.
No sleep till...
Digiworld! That was terrible. I'm so sorry.
Milk.
Till milk? No sleep till milk? Yeah. This episode is also brought to you in part by Amazon Prime, a free 30-day trial. But I'll tell you more about that here in a minute. Maggie, welcome.
What's up?
We made it to the second episode.
We made it back to the digital world.
Oh, that is not what it's called. But that's fine. It's still good.
I know. I'm just so...
No, it did good. Here's the thing. 99% of podcasts don't even make it to episode 2.
Hey.
I don't know. I made that up. I assume that's accurate. I assume it's accurate. Did he bite you?
He bit my finger.
Clarky beat you.
Travis says.
Travis!
What's up,
What is
Travis?
up?
How's it going, guys? My grandmother used to call these Pokemon and Digiman.
That's right.
And he also asked, is Henry's middle name inspired by Superman? Yes and no.
Maggie's going to tell you it's based off of a family name.
Yeah, my mom's maiden name was Clark.
But that's not what it is. I'm telling you right now.
Even my own mother says it's based off of Superman.
Absolutely it is. Come on. And so, Henry's my middle name, so he took my middle name.
But
and
turns
Clark.
out in
Henry
the comics, Henry Clark, that's Superman's peepaw.
It's his peepaw. I don't know if it's the comics, but it's definitely in Smallville. His peepaw is named Henry Clark. All right. Hey, you know what else is great? Digimon Digital Monsters. So last week I had to go in and turn it down.
Oh, was it blasted?
It blasted last episode, so I want to apologize to everybody who experienced that live last week. Luckily, the post version I was able to go in and fix it, but live version may have destroyed a few ears.
I don't know, man. They like it loud sometimes.
Hey, they like it loud,
said that
loud and proud. We're here for it.
The Pizza Time Bop.
Well,
we said, "Oh God, we need to turn it down," and they're like, "No, don't turn it down."
Hey, Pizza Time just might show up tonight. God bless you.
All right. Pizza Time.
Season 1, Episode 2, The Birth of Greymon. As always, special thanks to Digimon.fandom.com for helping us curate all the info in this episode. Episode 2 overall. The original air date in Japan was March 14th, 1999. And the original air date in Fox Kids in English was August 21st, 1999. A full 7 days passed between the first and second episodes. So that cliffhanger kept you hanging on a cliff, literally. It was a literal cliffhanger. The cliff was just hanging there. His name was Cliff, brother of Joe. That's a Dead Man on Campus reference for you. The synopsis for this week. The kids find themselves on a beach lined with phone booths where a destructive Shellmon attacks and Agumon is left to save the day. This is Season 1, Episode 2, The Birth of Greymon. I'm Greymon now. Diginova Flame! I got some fun things about the shit that he calls out this episode. It is the one and only time he ever says this line. So, yeah, it's going to be good. Maggie, what'd you think of the second episode of Digimon?
All of them realizing that they need to find food, find a way to communicate to the outside world.
Yeah.
Of course, it's how most children would react in those situations.
I mean, I'll be honest, I think they're doing pretty good.
They are doing good.
For
I just
a bunch of fourth graders, like they're doing way better than
just
I
how
probably
they try to nip back at each other.
Mm.
And stuff like Matt being bad attitude sometimes.
Lots of snark going on. You know,
snarkiness,
and that's because they're kids. You know, it's like prison. You gotta take out the biggest dude on the playground. You know, show your authority. That's why Matt and Ty are always at each other's throats because they both want to be the leader. Right? But there can only be one alpha, and that's the one with the goddamn goggles. All right. Now I'm not saying I'm Team Ty.
You are
probably.
I am.
I mean, I love Matt. Don't get me wrong, and not just because we share a name.
No.
But like, I love Matt because he has a much better character arc, I think, than Ty. Like Ty is like kind of an asshole. Not really. He's just more full of himself.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh, I shouldn't be full of myself."
No.
And then that's it, you know. And Matt's like, "I fucking hate everybody." But I guess I should still have friends.
Think about it.
Yeah, I mean, dude's got a harmonica. You don't fuck with harmonica people, all right? You ever heard of the Blues Travelers? Those dudes will fuck you up, all right?
Hi, Angie. Good night, Angie.
Not Mom. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks, Angie.
But yeah, no, I definitely. It was nice coming back into this right off the rip, straight from where we ended the first episode.
Yeah.
That's one thing I do appreciate about Digimon is it feels like the majority of the time. Now there are times that episodes, you know, kind of skip ahead of time a little bit, but like a good chunk of the time, you're picking up at almost exactly where you left off in the last one.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that because it's almost like you're kind of growing with these characters in real time.
Yes. Yeah.
And of course, this episode we get our first glimpse of the weirdness of the digital world. Like, obviously, there's monsters and like.
But
you know,
why the heck is there phone booths on the beach?
Exactly. See, this is where like the Twin Peaks stuff starts coming in. Okay. Where they're like, oh, there's phone booths. That means there's got to be a phone company. Like, otherwise, how else would there be anything, you know?
And then, like, the operators say the weirdest stuff to the kids.
Yes. And so, like, it really... I love that they kind of slow build just what the fuck the digital world is.
Yeah.
Like, the first time I watched this, I didn't really understand exactly what was going on. Like, I knew they were in, like, I never thought it was like a planet or anything. I always just assumed it was another dimension, right?
Yeah.
But like, I never really, not never, but like, it took a while for me to gather the fact that like their world is made up of leftover data, you know? And like, Izzy, the thing that's this, I'm getting way too ahead in the series, but like the thing that's crazy about it is like, Izzy has all these theories that he's spitting out, and like, he's the only one that's like theorizing where the hell they are, and we're never really given correct information except for Izzy's theories, and so we're kind of led to believe that those are the facts, you know? And like, then, you know, a few episodes later, it's like, oh no, he was wrong. That's actually not what's going on, you know? Because I mean, in this perfect example, in this episode, he's talking about aliens. Yeah. Like, obviously, aliens have nothing to do with those. No. But like, specifically, the one that they called out was when they're fighting Edamon, and like, Izzy has this theory that they're digital, that they themselves are digital representations of their physical selves. So basically, like, they're in VR. Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm really like like really nailing it down to like the smallest possible way to explain it, but basically he thinks they're like in VR and that they're copies of their original selves. Yeah. And I hated that. I was like, that I don't like that, because then it feels like the stakes are not there. Yeah. And then it turns out that wasn't the case. Yeah. But like, he was so sure of it, and that's all the show gave us. Yeah. That, you know, it's so I like the fact that they don't just give us the correct information from the rip. They're like, no, I mean, you're going to kind of figure this out with the kids. Oh, yeah. And that's kind of fun, you know? That is like, fun. It's the mystery of the show. Yeah. It's almost like Lost. It only took me 2 episodes to tie this into Lost. Of course. Think about it. A remote island. We should have hired your mom to be the chatbot. Why? What's she saying? She said, please like and share. Help Matt and Maggie grow their channel. Hey, thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mama Angie. You're the best. Think about, like, you know, they're on a mysterious island. You got giant monsters running around. You got a group of people. You marooned. Got Alice and Janny somewhere on there. Maggie, what else did you think about this episode? Of course, seeing the first Digivolution. Yeah. What did you think about that? The big one. Greymon. You know, I kind of feel bad for the people that watched this originally. Yeah. Because, like, the only champion level they've seen, like, on the kids' side is Greymon. Yeah. Like, they're, like, the short and then 2 episodes deep, and they still only ever saw Greymon. You know? Like, give them somebody. Give them something else. Give them, like, Garurumon, you know? Garurumon. Give them some Kabuterimon, you know? God, I forgot about half of these names. Give them that giant fucking cactus, okay? Like, that's what they need. We need that cactus in here with boxing gloves, you know? Travis says also sounds like Flight 29 Down, rip-off Lost. What was Flight 29 Down? I don't know that. I don't know what that is. Do I need to watch it? What is it, Travis? Is it worth him watching? Because I love Lost. I do. Just so you know. Yeah, we'll talk more about like the individual pieces of it, but overall, would you say that this was a good next episode? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Nice. The kids are trying to solve their problem. Yeah. Like, where are we? Can we contact anybody? Yeah. Is there internet anywhere? Are we do we have food? Are we close to where the summer camp is? Yeah. Or are we just like, because right now they think they're still on Earth. Yeah. You know, like they have no idea just how far they really are from home. Whoa. Oh, hey. Speaking of being far from home. Oh, no. This episode is brought to you in part by a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime. Have you ever wanted access to a world of entertainment, speedy deliveries, and exclusive deals? Well, with Amazon Prime, you can get all that and more. Stream thousands of movies and TV shows, including classics like Pokemon Gold and Silver, Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie, and Digimon Adventure Try. Well, that's right. This has been updated to include things relevant to the shows that we're talking about. You're damn right. Listen to ad-free music and enjoy unlimited reading. Plus, with Prime's fast and free shipping, you'll never have to wait long for your orders. Ready to experience the best of Amazon? Well, use our link in the description of this episode to sign up for a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime today. Discover all the benefits and see how it can make your life easier and more enjoyable. Don't miss out on this hopefully awesome opportunity. And like we said, just take that money right out of Jeff Bezos's pocket, put it right into Matt and Maggie's thighs. You know what I mean? Hey, man, you don't want to know what I would do for money. Okay. Give me that $3, Bezos. Give me that $3, Bezos.
Take it down a few notches there,
Peener.
Greg. No.
How dare you? How dare you? I am not trying to be like Greg Miller. There's only one Greg
like
Miller. And there's only one Matthew Bryant.
Travis
and
says,
that's me, baby. Me.
Oh, my God. Travis says about Flight 29 down. It was a pretty bad teen drama about a plane full of children that crashes on an island, which starred Corbin Blue from High School Musical.
Wow.
He played Zac Efron's best friend.
I think I remember this.
It came on PBS along with that show where the girls become mermaids.
Oh, man.
What was
horrible.
That? What was that?
All of this sounds terrible.
H2O.
It's called Aquamarine.
That was a movie.
You're a movie.
You're a movie.
And now,
and a hoe.
Back to the show.
H2O, I was right.
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
I love just in the middle of that. They're going to hear,
I
was right.
I was right. Your mom goes to college.
So, War, what is it good for? How the current big bad plot has progressed this week on Digimon Digital Monsters. The Digidestined sailed down the river until they ended up on a beach. They encounter another Digimon attack and learn more about Digivolving, but do not ultimately push the overarching plot forward in this episode. Kind of a running theme we'll see for the next few weeks in both Digimon and Sailor Moon.
Oh, yes.
Yes. It's still just kind of feeling the world out.
Yeah.
Exploring like what...
And getting to know everybody better.
Yeah. Yeah, like right. I feel like if you just start putting the plot of the big bad in here, like probably feels a little too early.
Yeah.
Like
Rushed.
it's a lot of stuff to take in.
Yeah.
And like so when we finally do get to the episodes where like Devimon first shows up, he really gets that breadth to be able to, be like, hey, fuckers, I'm here. And I'm gonna set up a weird hotel for you and come out of an angel statue, bitches. It's good. It's good stuff. I really like it. But no, it was like we already talked about. It was a good exploration of the characters.
Oh yeah.
Finding out a little bit more about Ta, which I'll dive into here in continuity.
Carry on my wayward son.
I love to think about the people who are watching this for the first time. They're like, wait, are they playing an episode of Supernatural? Like, when just happened?
Yes, we did.
Agumon. Sorry, I almost said Aquaman for some reason.
Aquaman.
Agumon digivolves into his champion level form, which is Greymon, the first of the Digidestined partners to do so. The Digidestined find abandoned phone booths that do not connect anywhere, or at least not anywhere they need. Tai and Agumon attempt to take on Shellmon together. Tai shows his courage by doing this, but it's only when Tai becomes in danger that Agumon is able to digivolve into Greymon. So one thing I like about this, and I don't know if they actually planned for this or if this is more of a case of serendipity of it being like a happy accident, but even early on in these first few episodes, they start laying the groundwork for the attributes that will become the tags and crests, So like, obviously Tai's his courage. And we see Tai right there beside Agumon trying to take on, Shellmon, right? Like they're both going at him. And, Tai just kind of stupidly doing it,
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you can call it courage or just
being flat out stupid.
Yeah. But either way, he's wanting to
Ballsy.
help, right? And like him and Agumon are already like on the same wavelength. They're like buddies right there together, ready to go. And then it's when Tai like actually starts to be in trouble. That's when Agumon has enough, power to
Yes.
digivolve,
Yeah.
right? And like, there's so much in this that is laid out for us that they don't really explain.
Mm-mm.
But like, they are still adhering to their own rules even this
Yeah.
early in the game. Like, this is only the second episode.
Oh yeah.
And so like, one thing that was hard for me when I first started watching Digimon was the whole digivolving thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because like, obviously Pokemon existed, you
Yeah.
know. Digimon is not a ripoff of Pokemon.
No,
matter,
it's not.
They're both Inamon, whatever. But like, similar rules apply, across them. And so I remember being confused a little bit about how the digivolving works in comparison
Yeah.
to evolving a Pokemon, right?
Mhm.
And the biggest factor there being that in Pokemon, once they evolve, they don't go back.
No.
And in Digimon, once they digivolve, they can go back.
Yeah.
But that's not entirely true, because you can naturally digivolve
Yeah.
and become the next level
Yeah.
and not go back. We see that specifically later on with Gatomon, right? She grew up on her own. She was able to, train enough and blah, 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 to where she can hold like that champion level of Gatomon without having, to go back down to Salamon.
She's the best.
She is great. I love Gatomon. And like, that's why we can see other champion levels like Shellmon, right? Because if
Yeah.
like, he wasn't born Shellmon, right?
No.
And so like, it's almost a little bit closer to like, instead of being like Pokemon, it's almost closer to like a mix between Pokemon and going Super Saiyan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, especially when Goku and Gohan, I'm getting way too nerdy right here.
Yeah, you are.
But when they went into the time chamber and like they worked out and stuff, and then they could come out and just hold Super Saiyan level,
Yes.
like without Tron.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of like what Digimon are.
It's
right?
it's the Hulk.
How dare you? All right, how dare you? This is not Professor Hulk. Get the hell out of here. It's kind of like the Hulk, I guess. But yeah, so we learn a bit more about this as the series
Yeah.
continues on, obviously. But even just here, kind of getting these glimpses at the rules of the digital world,
Mhm.
I appreciate the fact that they kind of knew some of the stuff that they were going to adhere to from the get-go, and like, they don't have to like go back and retcon it.
Yeah.
Like, they kind of followed the rules from the start, which I appreciate. That's not a lot of shows
Yeah.
are able to do that. Is he okay? Does he need to be?
I'm getting him.
Oh, okay. I'll go ahead and tell the next one here. So, the Digidestined learned about the importance of food and the role it plays in keeping their Digimon strong and capable of digivolving. So, of course, Tai and Agumon, the only ones to get any food before Shellmon shows up.
Yeah.
And so we kind of learn the importance of how they have to eat because they need energy, and if they don't eat, they won't have energy and they won't be able to fight.
Yeah.
That being said, again, they're so new to this that they don't like, they literally couldn't even do like a blue blaster,
Yeah.
whereas like in later seasons or later episodes, they'll have like lived in this long enough to where they can, still have energy even if they've like went ultimate mode or whatever. They can still just go back to Ricky and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I know I'm getting super in the weeds here, but again, just I appreciate them following the rules from the rip. Like I appreciate that. Not all anime does that,
No,
and I
they
appreciate
don't.
it. This is the second time Tai and the others have seen a Greymon, though they don't remember the first time
Nope.
yet. Again, we're referencing that short Digimon, I believe it's called Digimon Adventure, which we will be watching at some point once it's available.
Yeah.
They posted an update about that.
They did.
Yeah, the Blu-ray is still scheduled to come out this year.
All right.
But they're currently in the place of getting everything signed off on, and that's including all of the soundtracks, all of the lines. Like Fox has to sign off on like them re-releasing the movie because like Fox owns that version of the movie. So like they're working on all that. It's still supposed to come out this year.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited for. But yeah, it's got to be just a legal mess trying to get all of that.
I can't even imagine even getting the rights to all that music.
Seriously, I mean, how do you even get in touch with the Bare Naked Ladies at this point? You know.
Well, I mean, there's only like half of the band left apparently, from what we saw at the Kind of Funny prom. Because the lead singer passed away.
Whoa, shit! No, I said Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh, Bare Naked.
Not Smash Mouth.
I'm sorry.
No, I mean
God,
we did
my
see
brain.
Smash Mouth, and I mean
My
you're
brain.
right.
I'm sorry.
You're right
I'm
though.
so
Maggie,
sorry, guys.
You're right though. Smash Mouth is a big part of the Digimon the movie soundtrack, and it's still a banger. I'll say it, still a banger. They did it before Shrek,
Yes.
I think. So let's get into Welcome to the Party Pal. Talking about all the new people we met this week on Digimon.
Welcome to the party, pal.
All right. So we only had one Digivolution this week. Our intro Digivolution, rather. And that is Greymon. This is the champion level. And I looked up like the Digimon Analyzer stuff from the websites.
Yeah.
So this is kind of what's said in the episode, but also some of the stuff that's filled in from like outside sources and things. So it may not be like a one-to-one. But he is a dinosaur Digimon. His attribute is vaccine. We'll talk about that eventually. It doesn't really come into play in the anime that much. But like the attributes are kind of like the power types of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like fire, water, grass, right? But there's only 3. There's data, virus, and vaccine.
Oh.
And it is just rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
And the card game really like uses that.
Yeah.
But like it doesn't really matter in the show.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I'm sure there's a meta-ness to it that it does matter, but they don't make you have to learn any of that stuff.
Oh, okay.
I think it only comes up in like one episode that I can remember. So anyway, let's see here. Greymon's cranial skin has hardened so that it is covered in a rhinoceros beetle-like shell. It is an extremely aggressive Digimon with a body like a lethal weapon covered in sharp claws and gigantic horns. However, it is highly intelligent, and if you're able to tame it, then there probably isn't any monster as strong as Greymon.
I feel like I was getting attacked over here. He's going,
Is he doing a Greymon impression?
I guess so.
Hey Henry, are you Greymon? Are you Greymon now? Hey buddy.
Hey, oh my gosh.
Well, at least he's not crying.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Maggie, what do you think about Greymon?
I love Greymon. I think he's really cool looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big old dinosaur.
As far as like trying to differentiate it from Pokemon,
Yeah.
how do you feel Greymon does in that aspect?
Like compared to Pokemon?
Yeah, like do you think Greymon does a good job of, like we talked last week about how Agumon and Charmander kind of similar, right? Like obviously there's differences, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, you know, if you're trying to explain to your parents the difference, if they see Agumon and Charmander, like I don't think they'll know there's a difference, right? Like, I mean, probably know they're not the same character, but like either one could be either one, right? How do you feel Greymon does at being not a Pokemon?
I think he would be humongous compared to like Charizard.
He is bigger. I will give you that.
Yeah.
And he speaks. He speaks English.
Yes, he talks.
I'm joking. That's all of them.
He does talk to you.
Yeah.
So that's good. You don't have to listen to cha.
Yeah. I feel like we don't really get to the things that make Digimon like stick out much different from Pokemon until we get into the ones that have like armor and clothes and like humanoid, like Angemon, you know. Like these first few we get like Agumon, or I'm sorry, Greymon, Garurumon, Kabuterimon, Birdramon, like even Ikakumon is just like a big, I don't even know, like a hairy walrus, I guess.
Yeah.
And so like, you know, all of those are pretty normal. Then you get like you get what is the cactus? I can't remember its name. Togemon.
Yeah.
And with the boxing gloves. Yeah, I feel like that is the start of it being like, oh, this is different. And then you get sexy Leomon.
Yeah.
Right? And then it's like, oh, this is different. He's got like an 8-pack.
I hope this doesn't awaken something within me.
Like, honestly, it's Leomon, man. I
Yeah.
tell you, he awoke an entire generation. All right?
I'm gonna catch
There's
a chat real quick.
Angelomon for me, just so everybody knows.
Bobby Moore says, love the first season of Digimon.
Bobby!
Travis says, never seen an episode of Digimon, but a local convenience store had a rack with the same Digimon cards for about 10 years. Probably were worth something.
Yeah. Probably.
Weirdly, the girl with the red dress and pink hat reminds me of the sword lady for Rebel Moon.
Rebel Moon.
We didn't watch Rebel Moon.
No, we did not.
Phone booths that don't connect to anything does sound like Twin Peaks. You have to put the receiver into a boiling pot of macaroni, to which a suitcase with a little person emerges.
God.
Bobby Moore asks, who remembers Digimon Season 4?
Don't get me started.
Okay.
Digimon Season 4, that's the Frontiers.
Yeah.
And that's the train. I call it the train season just because I saw one episode where they were on a train. And I was like, I hate this.
Travis says, it wouldn't happen, but imagine if they revealed Digimon takes place inside a Pokeball.
I mean, listen, never say never, my man. All right?
Bobby Moore says, I love War Greymon.
War Greymon's awesome.
Hey!
For sure. What? There you go.
Oh, stinker.
War
One
Greymon's
more.
Awesome.
Travis also says, I love how Pokemon established a simple rule where they just say their name. Then Caterpie comes along and just makes Tim Allen noises.
And like some of them just like growl, you know. But Meowth is like, hey, I'm Meowth.
But some of them do say Meowth.
I know. I'm just saying. All right.
Meowth, that's right.
Travis, I would say if you are open to anime, Digimon is worth getting into. At least Digimon Adventure. You don't have to do like the entire run of stuff. But it's like it's its own kind of subset within Digimon. And they keep going back to it because I think it's the best of the stories that they tell. But it's a good world with like a kind of a good mystery to it and stuff, and it's good. Although this is coming from somebody who thinks Spider-Man 3 is garbage, so you may disagree with me about the quality of Digimon.
Oh, Lord.
Nailed it. All right, let's get into Who's That Digimon?
Who's that Digimon?
It's Pikachu!
It's the fairy!
All right, this week's Digimon is Shellmon. He is a champion level aquatic Digimon with special move Hydro Pressure. Not really sure if he even said Hydro Pressure in this. I'm pretty sure he just went, yeah. And like blew water out of his asshole or something. Joe says, attacked by 2 digital monsters in the same day? And doesn't Shellmon know I'm allergic to shellfish?
No, Joe. Damn it.
Yeah.
They don't know anything about you.
I don't like it when the Digimon Analyzer doesn't give us info and instead it only is just a joke. It has nothing to do with the Digimon. Because like the whole screen is in like Japanese, right?
Yeah.
And then all we get is them talking, and it's Joe making a goddamn fish joke, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, I could have used like some actual information here.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Give me a Pokedex. Give me a Digidex. A Digivice. Nailed it. All right, Maggie, it's time to rank these Digimon. So currently, our ranking is number 1, Kawagamon. Number 2, nothing. Where do we... God. Where do you want to put Shellmon?
Number 2.
Below Kabuterimon? Or I'm sorry, Kawagamon? Why do you say that?
Like, Kawagamon, I feel like if I was a kid watching this, Kawagamon would have scared me. And I feel like Shellmon just looked like, you know, before...
A pink dinosaur.
like a dinosaur that has a big old shell on its back. you know.
Yeah, it kind of looks like if a Greymon
Yeah.
and a Slowpoke fucked. That's what Shellmon is. Now, I'll be honest, and this is probably not fair because it relies on future information, but like, I feel like Quagamon is a little bit more iconic
Yeah.
than Shellmon. Because like Quagamon is their go-to intro Digimon.
Yes.
You know, like I can't tell you how many times they show up in the digital world and there's a goddamn Quagamon waiting for them. You know, and like I kind of appreciate that. You know, like he's not anything
No.
to write home about, but he's good.
Yeah.
You know, and I think right
Big-
now he's better
big-
than Shellmon.
He's a big ass bug.
He's a big ass bug.
Yeah.
It's a big ass bug. Now, I'll say next week's may put Quagamon down a notch because I like next week's Digimon,
Oh, okay.
and like it's one of those that kind of reoccurs throughout the series also, and has a bigger role than Quagamon.
Mhm.
So we'll see, but that's next week. So we're not going to talk anymore about that. Instead, right now we're going to get into puberty, but with superpowers.
Yep. Big change.
Bingo.
All right, everybody. This is what powers were used in this episode by the main characters and or bad guys. So Gomamon uses, for the first time, he didn't use a move last week.
No.
His move is called Marching Fishes. But he doesn't call it that. He actually does not say Marching Fishes.
Fish net.
Yeah, not great.
No.
No, it should be Marching Fishes. This whole time, until I read this, I thought it was Launching Fishes.
Ah.
I thought he always said launching fishes, and like he
Yeah.
would shoot out fishes, right?
Yeah.
Or fish, rather. And no, it's marching fishes,
Hmm.
and it's should be noted he's not. These fish are not his.
No, they're
They're
friends.
not coming from his body. Yeah, he's basically Aquaman in it.
Yeah.
So like, what is his actual abilities? Maybe nothing. I don't know. Maybe nothing. He's as useless as fucking
Fish.
Joe is.
Fish stuff.
Fish stuff. It sounds.
Dirty.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like some peacemaker would say about Aquaman.
Fish stuff.
Fuck you, Barry. Peacemaker. What a joke. All right, Greymon uses his Nova Blast for the first time, but in this episode he calls it Digi Nova Blast. And this is where he spews ultra high temperature flames or a flame shot from his mouth to reduce everything to ashes. This is the only time that he says Digi Nova
yeah.
Blast. Digi Nova Blast! Instead, in the future, it'll just be Nova Blast. And in the short, if I'm not mistaken, pretty sure it's Nova Flame. And it's a much bigger Greymon
Yeah.
in the short.
Yeah.
Like, it's like
huge.
5 times as big as this Greymon.
Yeah.
It's like Godzilla. And then there's a fucking parrot. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So good. All right. Let's get into pizza time.
Pizza time.
All right. This is the section where we're going to talk about what food was featured in this episode. Food, a reoccurring theme in Digimon from time to time. Obviously, no food last week. But this week, we did get a little bit of food. That was the food that was in TK's backpack. It was a bunch of snacks and candies.
And then they realized, hey, Joe's got the emergency food bag, and Mimi was supposed to carry it.
So was there food in it? Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoops.
But also, Mimi opens up her bag. She's like, I don't have food, but I have
a compass, cooking fluid.
No,
Right.
and she's like, but the compass doesn't work.
Yeah.
And she's like,
I thought it'd be fun to see how far we could go without
oh
it.
my gosh.
She's
I bet Izzy's like,
Izzy's like, God, I want to fuck her so bad.
I think I like her.
But yeah, so food. They didn't really specify what food, but they did say that there's not enough for everybody.
Yeah.
And Gabumon coming in being like, don't worry about us. We can hunt and forage for ourselves. And then Agumon's like, give me some more cookies.
Don's like, here you go.
These are so good.
These are delicious.
Oh man, I love these cookies, Agumon. Ty? That's it.
Ty?
I can't. I think that's as far as I can go with Agumon. Is saying
Ty?
Ty?
Ty? Can I have a cookie? I can't. My voice.
A bug
cracked.
up the nose? That would hurt. He says that in something. All right, now let's get into the Saban Dub and talk about the
no.
differences between the Japanese and the English version of this episode.
Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut.
Jelly donut.
I love a good jelly donut. When the kids Digimon reintroduce themselves as newly digivolved rookie Digimon, the English dub shows footage of each Digivolution, where originally the respective Digimon would have been shown speaking. So like it cuts back just because they know American kids are stupid. You know, they're like, we're gonna have to remind them that this white blob became this yellow blob.
Yeah.
And we need to make sure they can put that
Yes.
together, because otherwise we're not going to sell these white blob toys. And God knows we're sitting on a shit ton of these. All right. We all know they want Patamon, but we got to get goddamn Tokomon out of here. We got to clear out that,
Yeah.
because we got way too much riding on this. In the dub, the children only stay on the beach because Matt suggests that their parents could possibly call them from the booth. In the original version, they stay on the beach because they need to rest, which I kind of like that better.
I do too.
Because Matt, again, in this version, comes off like he's trying to, again, challenge Ty.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, also it comes off as, "Hey, I'm gonna be a loner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit here."
Yeah.
wait."
He's
Yeah.
like, I think I'm going to sit here a little bit longer and just, see if anybody tries to call.
Yeah.
And it's like, obviously a stupid idea because they don't go anywhere.
No.
Like, the phone booths are, like, broken at the very least,
Yeah.
And so he's just going to sit by a bunch of broken phone booths. And I truly don't even think Matt believed in that plan. I really think, to me, I took it as him challenging Ty's authority, because Ty's like, we need to go find a safe place to rest or whatever. And Matt, being like, oh, we should just stay here.
Yeah.
I see it more as that, more than, like, Matt trying to be on his own. But I could be wrong. I could definitely see the argument for your take on it.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
He's.
He's ready to go to sleep.
Yes, he is.
All right, so let's see here. In the original version, Mimi doesn't ask Palmon about her hair. She compliments her on having a pretty flower before asking her if she can perform photosynthesis. Palmon then asks her if she truly knows what that is, and Mimi says no. Palmon then admits that she also has no idea what photosynthesis is. So, again, I kind of like the change because it made Palmon seem like she was a bit more aware than Mimi was,
Yes.
whereas Mimi's a bit more obtuse, which is the fun of Mimi. She's a fun character. She's supposed to be fun. In the original version, TK asks Patamon if he is able to turn back into Tokomon, to which Patamon replies that he cannot. But in the English dub, TK expresses how intrigued he is that he had helped Patamon to digivolve. So, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I don't really have anything to add to that. Greymon announces the episode title in the Japanese episode. When Goemon performs his marching fishes attack in the English dub, he yells, "Fish bed!" which we talked about. Izzy comes up with his alien theory in this episode, the English dub, which he abandons in the later episode, Kabuterimon's Electroshocker, when he makes his first discoveries about the digital world. I did forget about Andromon. He shows up before any of that. You want? Okay, you're fine. Maggie will be back, everybody. Don't even front, dogs. She's gonna be right back, and it's gonna be a-okay, as we like to say. Good night, buddy. Good night, Henry. Love you, buddy. He's sleepy. Poor guy. While Maggie's away, I will get chat updated here. This would be a good time, everybody, to leave comments if you want to talk, because I'm going to cut this out of the podcast version. So let's see here. Bobby Moore, what's your favorite 3 episodes of the first season of Digimon? Bobby Moore, let me tell you. Favorite 3 episodes. That is a hard question. Because, like, the show works best in arcs. And to pick just only 3 episodes from, like, any respective story, that's tough. I do like the 2-parter. Well, I guess all 3 parts at the end of the Myotismon stuff. You know, where they're on top of the building. I don't want to give too much away, but like where they're on the top of the building and Wizardmon. And then that, of course, leads into, is it Myotismon? Venom Myotismon? I can't remember what it's called. And that whole thing. And then, of course, ending with like the sky. I liked all that. I thought that was really good. My favorite episode of Digimon, just bar none, is the episode where Tai sees Kari for the first time after going to the digital world. That's like my favorite episode. The way it looks, everything it explores in that episode, I think it's one of the best episodes. And then it leads us to something interesting. It almost, honestly, it kind of feels like a little mini movie. I know, I think it's Mamoru Hosoda directed that episode, and he also directed our War Games and Summer Wars and The Boy and the Beast and Wolf Children, which is really good. So that's probably why it looked a little bit better. But yeah, that's my favorite episode, honestly. Let's see here. Travis Mitchell, Matt's Meowth sounded like Conan O'Brien's Jay Leno. Yeah, that's my Conan Jay Leno impression. Travis Mitchell, Matt's Rick Flag sounds like Buffalo Bill making out with Phil Seymour Hoffman. You got a wife. You got a girlfriend. Someone that you love. Because I'm going to hurt her. I'm going to find her. I'm going to hurt her. That's it. That's my Philip Seymour Hoffman. Oh, and also the suck zone. There you go. Let's see here. Travis Mitchell. Matt's going to say his favorite 3 episodes are Friend in Need again. Yeah. No. I should have said that. That's actually really funny. A Friend in Need is really good. It's really good at Power Rangers episode. Just a part of a bigger universe. They just don't even know it yet. You know what I mean? Nah, it's good, man. It's good. Bobby Moore in the chat leaves a ninja emote. Thank you for that. I don't get it, but we're gonna pretend like I do. Are you back? Hey, buddy. Hi. Well, come on back in here. We'll get back to the show. We took a pause. We're just hanging out, chit-chatting, listening to some tunes. All right, let me know what you'd like us to play on Monday. I'm thinking about playing Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie for Super Nintendo, because it's different. But, I don't know. Could play anything, really. Travis Mitchell says, I think the ninja was a reference to the Ninja Ranger. Ah, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. That is what it was. That is what it was. My bad. Sorry about that, Bobby Moore. I thought you was making a reference to Ninja.
Ninja.
Like the streamer.
Ninja.
It's a joke.
Ninja.
Beverly Hills Ninja. Do you think Beverly Hills Ninja and Beverly Hills Cop are in the same universe? All right.
Maybe.
All right, let's get back into the episode. So,
eat more fruits and veggies. Thanks, Bobby Moore, for
thanks,
the
Bobby
reminder.
Moore. Appreciate that. All right. Izzy comes up with his alien theory in this episode. I already read that. In the English dub, Sora calls dibs on phone booth number 4, though ends up in the 5th booth. Possible continuity error, though many reasons could be given for it. E.g., Izzy simply got there first.
Yeah.
Kids. The kids that don't respect dibs,
Yeah.
they're the reason this country's going to hell in a handbasket. All right, that's all I'm saying. It starts with dibs and it ends with insurrections. Okay, fucking nailed it. This is the only time in the English dub that Greymon announces his Nova Blast attack as Digi Nova Blast. Nova Blast is called Mega Flame in the original. In the original version, the partner Digimon have their voices with a lowered pitch when they become champion and or higher for the first time. This feature starts disappearing in later episodes. So imagine Koromon. Hi, I'm Koromon.
Yeah.
And now I'm Agumon. And now I'm Greymon. Hey, you want to get high?
I was supposed to say, you sound like the old man from...
No, I was Tally. I was going for Tally,
okay.
not old
No.
man from Family Guy. No.
I'm sorry.
No, that guy is terrible.
Yes, he is.
And I would never.
I know.
Hey, you want to get high?
The only dibs I respected were the ice cream bites. Thanks, Travis.
Boo.
Here you go.
Boo. Boo. I'm joking. That was good. I did like that. All right, Maggie. Let's get into That's Just Prom.
Well, that's just prime.
All right, so
I'll be Tentamon.
you want to be Tentamon? All right, so we got Izzy and Tentamon here. But without a compass, we don't even know which way is north.
Wait, I do.
Well, which way is it?
It's the opposite of south.
Like, Izzy and Tentamon are kind of like Abbott and Costello. Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of the tone the English dubs went for with that. You know, I kind of
Yeah.
respect it. All right, we got Operator and Ty.
I'll be the operator.
All right, here we go.
At the tone, the time will be exactly 45 miles per hour and 90 seconds.
Something wrong, or Mom's flipped. Then we got Operator and Matt.
This number only exists in your imagination. Please hang up and don't call back.
What planet did I dial? These throwaway one-liners are terrible.
I'll be Joe.
You want to be Joe?
Yeah, I'll be
Okay.
Joe, because you do a good tie. Just, what do you think you're doing?
No, you got
Oh.
you got to say it like. And what do you think you're doing?
Just, what do you think you're doing?
I'm glad we never hear you complaining. I actually did laugh at that.
Yeah, you did.
I thought that was so funny. Like, God, old reliable Joe, what a piece of shit. You know, just a huge fucking asshole.
these phone operators belong in a Stephen King book. Thanks, Travis.
For real, Travis, I'm telling you, you'd like it. You like these phone booths, and it doesn't stop there. We get a trolley car in the next episode. Just you wait, my friend. Just you wait. All right, next time on Digimon.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
The Digivolution is up and running. Next week, Season 1, Episode 3, just titled Garurumon.
Garurumon.
Not Birth of Garurumon, not Garurumon's
Yeah.
Howling Blaster, just Garurumon. Drop the. Just Garurumon.
Let's just do it. Garurumon.
Do you want to try it again?
Garurumon.
So you'll notice there was no references
No.
and no Talon mix.
No.
So I'll be honest, both Sailor Moon and this pretty bare bones this
Yes.
week. Like,
Sailor Moon's definitely bare bones. So.
I was able to find some things to put in there, but you'll have fun. I'm telling you, the next episode of Sailor Moon, I've got some of my own theorizing I'm doing.
Yeah, he typed up the script this time around, so I don't know what happened.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But you know what else is gonna be good, Maggie? Next week's episode
Next
of
week.
Digimon. Because this has been My Adventures with Digimon, our weekly podcast where we rewatch and review Digimon Adventures Season 1. That's right. We'll be doing Episode 3 next week, so be sure and come hang out with us. You can watch us live right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome, or you can get the podcast on all podcast platforms such as Spotify and iTunes. You can also support the channel by heading over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or joining us on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome as a member. Get your name in every stream, get access to the Google Drive, all that fun stuff. Remember, this episode was brought to you in part by a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime, so make sure you sign up for that and take that sweet, sweet coin out of Jeff Bezos' thick wallet. Do it. Hey, and you know what? I don't care if you cancel immediately. Sign up, cancel it. Create a new email, sign up, cancel that. Don't do that. I'm probably breaking terms of service by telling people to do that. So I'm joking. Obviously, I would never tell you ways that you can help support us even further. Don't break terms and conditions. All right? Don't do it. Sorry, I had some.
Yeah, my contact's been dry.
Yeah. Ugh. All right, anyway. That's going to wrap it up for us, everybody. Thanks for watching. And as always,
have a hopefully awesome day.
Bye. All right, everybody. We are
Stick
still
around.
here for Sailor Moon. Obviously, that was just the outro for Digimon. I mean, it lasted pretty good. Once I cut out everything, it'll probably be about 40 minutes. We try to go for a little bit shorter than an hour for the Digimon stuff. The first episodes kind of went close to an hour, but there was a lot of our history with it and stuff. Yeah. Let us know what you think about the episodes now that you've seen 2 of our podcasts. If there's a certain section you'd like to see better, or if there's more info you'd rather have, or something you'd want us to bring up more, whatever. This is definitely something we want to do together as a community. So if you have any thoughts or opinions, definitely let us know in the chat or comment section, whatever. Henry kind of hit the button, but you can call us and leave a voicemail talking about the next episode. It's okay. I mean, it's I think I have the number in the description. And we have to do a better job promoting it. That's all.
Yeah.
I always forget to bring it up. I need to just add it to the prompter. Honestly, if I do that, then we bring it up. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you want me to kick it off? How close are we to sleepy time? Because if we're close,
he's fighting it, man.
do you want? How about I tell you, because if you're going to be hosting, if you're trying to hold him and host at the same time, that's going to be tough.
Yeah.
And I think I could manage it.
Okay.
Not like the hosting, but the holding him. I think I can handle holding him. Right. Hey, buddy, you want to come sit with me for a bit? Come here, dog.
1, 2, 3.
Gotcha.
My God, my arms back gave out. I'm sorry.
Man, he's getting big. Getting big, boy.
All right.
He's a big boy. All right.
Thanks, Bobby Moore. Sailor Moon was awesome.
Here, let's get you settled here. Oh, he's gonna get my cord. That's gonna be the worst. Let me see if I can just put it behind me.
That's what I have to do.
All right, everybody, you're seeing how the sausage gets made right now.
Yeah.
Because again, all this is gonna get cut out for the podcast versions. Trying to get comfortable here. I'm gonna step back. I don't like the way I look when I do this, but
you have to,
yeah,
or else you kill your back.
yeah, and it's just it's because the way the video looks, because I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm overweight, obviously, but where I'm setting at an angle, but the show, the camera looks flat.
Yeah,
it makes it look like I'm twice as big as I am, and so that's never fun. But
yeah,
it'll be okay. All right, I think I can still control everything.
Okay,
So I should be good.
But if not, just let me know.
I will. And if we need to, we can always trim out anything if there's a hiccup. Obviously, we'll try to do it all in one, but, if we got to pause it or whatever, it'll be fun. Hey, buddy, you ready? You ready to celebrate Sailor Moon, Henry?
Say, maybe?
Ba-na, 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 ba-na.
Dun, dun, dun,
All right, let me get on the Sailor Moon one. All right.
All right.
Here we go. Do you want me to intro it?
Yes, if you don't care. If you can.
I think I can. All right. You ready to be with me, buddy? I wish I could that might be better. Can't decide if it'd be better to be higher up and pointing down. That might actually be the way to go.
I was supposed to say, because if it's low, he's going to grab it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this will work. I mean, it doesn't cover my mouth too much in the video feed.
No.
So, all right. Here we go, everybody. Here comes the intro. Hang on. Let me get him. Hey, buddy.
You rotten boy.
He's a roly-poly right now. Hey, here, let's get that past him. He just sees so many things he wants to play with.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, it's okay, bud.
There you go. Full of daddy's beard.
There you go. Just let me get the intro out, okay? Here we go. Ready?
Ready?
Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are...
Hopefully awesome.
That's right, a positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky thing is... Ooh, Sailor Moon. That's right, everybody. This is the Sailor Moon...
Cosmic Power Rewind.
Our weekly podcast where we revisit every episode of Sailor Moon week by week, episode by episode. Remember, if you'd like to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or join us right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Get access to the Google Drive. Get your name in every episode just like these fine folks did. You can also support us by getting a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime, but I'll tell you more about that here in a minute. Maggie, we are back for episode 2.
Back at it again.
Back at it like a bad habit.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
This was kind of exciting because this is the first time I ever got to watch this episode.
I just realized I was shaking the camera. Sorry.
Yes, it's
Sorry,
okay.
buddy.
I noticed it too. I was like, oh God. Hi.
We got a
We
special
got
guest tonight, Henry.
Our special co-host tonight, Henry.
You want to say hi, buddy?
He's fighting sleep big time. Hey, Henry.
Greymon.
I love you. Yeah.
He's Babymon now.
He's Babymon.
All right.
All right. Anyways, welcome to the Sailor Moon Cosmic Power Rewind podcast. Man, that's too many words. This episode was very exciting to me because I had never watched it before, and I will tell you the reason about it here in a minute.
Last week I had mentioned that I may have seen it because I had watched some of it. I don't think I saw this one because I did not remember any of it.
Oh, okay. All right. Tonight's episode that we're covering is season 1, episode 2.
Oh, wait. We're ready to go into it?
Yes, we're ready to go into it. I'm
Hey,
so sorry.
Let's talk about Sailor Moon.
Sorry. I was jumping ahead.
You said the name of it. I wasn't paying enough attention to hit
That's
the button.
okay. This is season 1, episode 2, Punishment Awaits. The House of Fortune is the Monster Mansion.
The House of Fortune is the Monster Mansion. These titles are a bit ridiculous.
That's how they were back in the 90s, man.
I love it.
Special thanks to SailorMoon.fandom.com and IMDb for this week's episode summaries and more. So, overall, the original air date was in Japan, March 14th, 1992. Dic never adapted, never dubbed. And in Viz Media, when they got the rights to redub everything, it was September 5th, 2014. So, yeah, the reason why I never got to watch it is because Dic never did it.
That's crazy.
But once you hear the synopsis, you kind of put things together why us North Americans probably never laid eyes on it until here recently.
Yes. There was a few things in it that I was like, oh, that's why.
Multiple red flags.
Yes. And I have a lot of it listed in the Dic section. There's even more stuff than we thought. It's great.
All right. So, synopsis by IMDb. A new House of Fortune opens up in the Juban district and quickly gains popularity for its accurate predictions. But soon the customers who had their fortunes read begin to act violently, including Umino.
Garurumon.
Umino. A boy who has a crush on Usagi. Suspecting that this is the work of a monster, Usagi and Luna decide to investigate this situation. This is Sailor Moon Season 1, Episode 2, punishment awaits. The House of Fortune is the Monster Mansion. So, Matt, what do you
Yes.
think of this episode?
I actually really enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, I did too.
It was cool how we got to know a little bit more about Usagi.
Mhm.
Again, I really appreciate that even though this is a show based on a team, for the most part, that we're getting so much time with just the lead character to really get to know her before like it becomes an act of trying to balance
Everybody,
25
yeah.
characters, you know. And I liked the honestly, okay, you know me, I've never liked Uminu. What's his name? Is that his?
And the Dic version is Melvin.
Yeah, I call him Brainy sometimes.
Yeah.
I've never been a fan of him. He's just always the big
He's a
nerd.
dweeb.
Hey girls, you want to see my wizarding
listen,
stick?
his voice in the Dic Dub is absolutely, oh my god, it
Hot
just-
trash.
Oh, he's like really nasally
Yeah.
sounding. It's awful. It's awful.
And so I'll be honest though, this episode kind of made me like him a little bit more.
Yeah.
Not because of the stuff he did, like not
Not
you know,
all the bad boys stuff.
right, but like just seeing like that he likes Usagi like
Yes.
legitimately, you know. Because where they kind of skip over that in the original version, like we don't really get to see.
Yeah.
He just has a crush on her. We don't really get any information why.
That's it.
So I really liked that, and I also really enjoyed the amount of time that they spent on Usagi's other crush, which we will talk
I
about.
love him.
I've decided for you that the war "What is it good for?" section will
It'll be
also
that. Okay.
it'll also
That's
cover
fine.
that. So it's the overall story as well as the relationship
Okay.
stuff. So
That's fine. Well, I mean, the first episode, like, yeah, we have some relationship stuff, but like,
doesn't really pop up until
No,
this.
no.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
now it's gonna start. You're gonna start seeing. Oh, we're gonna bump into this
Yeah.
person more. We're gonna see this person more.
And
so-
I've got some theories about some things to do
Oh,
with
Jesus.
this new
I
boy,
apologize.
this boy toy.
I apologize, guys.
Nah, it's not bad. I have a thought. It's not
Okay.
really a theory. It's more of just a thought of as to why things happen.
Not just any theory. A Sailor Moon theory.
Moon prism makeup.
Moon Prism Power Makeup.
God damn it! I can't remember all these words.
All right.
Maggie, what do you think about the episode? The first time watching
First time watching it, I remember seeing like stills, like screenshots of this, like as I was a fan,
Of
learning more about
it.
it.
Melvin when he
Yeah,
had
the
the
green-
green
yeah.
face.
And also, there used to be Sailor Moon. They call them Sailor Moon trading stickers. There was also a trading card game, but I'm not going to get into that because that thing was a mess. But the stickers were really cool.
Yeah.
And I think I owned 2 packs, and they're somewhere in the house. I can't tell you where they're at right now.
I
But
appreciate
there's-
it. Not live on YouTube. Not telling us where the house things are.
well, I don't remember where they're at.
But
one of the
I
stickers.
can't reach the button, so I have to just do the noise with my mouth.
There
Thank
you
you.
go.
Thank you.
But one of the stickers is, I'm pretty certain, is the scene with Umino with the guys with the green face.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember just staring at it. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen this. And like, I'm pretty certain there's other episodes coming up in
Yeah.
this season that Dic didn't touch.
Oh, there is. It's
There's a
fun.
lot.
I have some info on that for you.
Yeah.
How do you like me knowing things about this?
I
before
don't
you do?
like this.
I was gonna say.
I don't like this. I think this is the last time you can touch it.
Okay, that's fair. That's
This
fair.
is the last time you can touch
All
it,
right.
buddy.
Well, we'll make sure we start getting
Sunday
you to-
night, I need to be top.
I think Saturday nights. I think we need to watch it earlier.
Okay.
In the week. I think that's
Yeah.
how we handle this. Maybe Friday nights are new anime night.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Which
I'm happy with
of course we do like watching it with the kids though.
that. Yeah.
So we just gotta make sure they're awake. So maybe it's like with dinner.
Yeah.
We can talk about this at any time. This
Yes.
is not important.
No, we're gonna move on.
I'm so sorry.
Guess what? We got a special message. This episode is brought to you in part by a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime. Have you ever wanted access to a world of entertainment, speedy deliveries, and exclusive deals? With Amazon Prime, you can get all that and more. Stream thousands of movies and TV shows, including classics like Pokemon Gold and Silver, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Movie, and Digimon Adventure Try.
Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie? Not that bad.
No, it's not that bad.
Like, it's not great.
It's
not.
not perfect,
Yeah.
but it's not bad.
It's better than 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yes, that's true. Listen to ad-free music and enjoy unlimited reading. Plus, with Prime's fast and free shipping, you'll never have to wait long for your orders. Ready to experience the best of Amazon? Use our link in the description of this episode to sign up for a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime today. Discover all the benefits and see how it can make your life easier and more enjoyable. Don't miss out on this hopefully awesome opportunity. And now, back to the show.
Woo! Hey, before we get into the next segment, do you want to catch up chat real quick?
I know I read this before we started, but Bobby Moore said in chat, Sailor Moon was awesome. Agree. Game City Savior, I am so sorry, sir. You have missed, sir. Yeah, sir. I'm sorry. He asked, did I miss Digimon?
Well,
Yeah.
hey, guess what? You're in luck, because the VOD will always be available.
Yes.
And you can also listen to the podcast version over on Spotify or iTunes, because the audio
Sorry.
version is almost now available by the time people hear this on the podcast.
Okay.
By the time they're listening to it, it will be available.
It'll be over.
And,
It'll be there.
Little Henry update. He's asleep. Should I just keep him with me?
I would.
Okay.
Because I would not take a chance laying him down now.
I gotcha. No, that's fine with me.
Okay.
Are we still going to feed him?
I don't know.
We'll see. I mean,
We'll
like,
see.
obviously we feed our child if he's
Yes,
hungry.
yeah, but
it's more, are we going to wake him up at 11?
It's been hard to try to get a sleep schedule set with him.
Yeah.
It's been very hard. All right.
Ready?
Ready. Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm just going to do
All
that.
right. All right. It's time for War Was It Good For?
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
All right. How the plot has progressed this week. The overarching plot of Queen Beryl continues with another creep attack, but ultimately does not push the plot forward. We find out that Umino has a crush on Usagi and that she is unaware of it. Usagi forgives Umino for his actions while under mind control.
I did appreciate that
Yes.
real quick. Like, just that she was quick. Like, it felt mature
Yes.
for
Yeah.
Usagi, who
She-
shows a lot of being immature.
Immaturity.
I did appreciate that they were like, well, no, she is immature, but like she's not a bad person. Like she's
No,
she's
no.
legitimately a good person.
Yeah. Yeah. She's a sweet person.
Yeah, and I appreciated that they took that moment to show that side of
Yeah.
her, whereas we usually get just the "you're gross," you know.
You're
Again-
stupid.
Again, lots of like character building in this, and I hate that it wasn't included in the original run because I feel
Yeah.
like people were kind of missing out on some
Yeah.
stuff.
All right. Usagi meets up with her crush, Motoki, to play the new Sailor V video game at the game center. Luna shows up and causes a scene, reminding her she's to be home, almost as if Luna knows Usagi should be with someone else. This is Matt speculating, by the way. Good God, Matt.
All right, here's the thing.
Oh, God.
I think it's that she was trying to cock block Serena
Yeah, she was.
because she knows that's not who Usagi is supposed to be. Like
Um,
how I called her Serena. That's
yeah.
not her name.
No, it's not.
it's Usagi.
It's
But I called her
Usagi. So that's
Serena
the
for some
Dic- That's the
reason.
Dic version.
But I think it's because, and I don't know, but I'm assuming Luna knows everything.
Actually, Luna does not.
Okay.
Her memory is very...
So maybe it's just a vibe thing. Maybe she's
Maybe.
like you. She doesn't like Usagi like
She...
sniffing that Jacques, you know.
Luna wants her to focus on the mission more than anything.
I don't
Luna,
know. I think it's
Luna
more than that.
remembers
the stuff.
some of the stuff,
Yeah.
but not everything.
Like I know that's definitely what they were going for, was like just the mission, right? You don't need to be worried about boys, you need to be worried about the
Yeah.
mission. However, I think they're subconsciously, I think Luna was trying to cock block it because she knows that Usagi should be with someone else. Whether she knows who that is, I think that she felt it in her giblets, in her
I'm not feeding into your
kitty, her
speculations.
kitty
Speculation.
litter. All right. I'm just saying, let's give Luna the benefit of the doubt here.
Okay. All right. Now it's time for Welcome to the Party, pal.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Oh, I forgot to delete it. Oh wait, no, never mind. There is.
Okay.
There's some. I was like, there's not a section here, but there is. My bad.
We welcome Motoki Furuhata. Sorry. In the Dic English dub, he is named Andrew, which I remembered.
Andrew.
And did not receive a surname. But in Mix, Sailor Moon, the novelizations, he was given the surname Foreman. In the Sailor Moon collectible card game, he retained his Japanese surname and was called Andrew Furuhata.
Hey, see, I go all out, Maggie. I give you all the deeds, all right, and the tails.
Good job. Next up, we have Kenji Sakino. On Toonami's broadcast of the Viz English dub, he was referred to in the credits only as Usagi's father. So, alias is Kenji Papa.
That was one of his many aliases that he went by.
And he's a sweet dad.
Did we mention that that's Usagi's dad?
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
In the credits
couldn't
as
remember.
Usagi's father, this is the first time we've met him.
Okay.
We've met the brother and the mom.
Yeah.
So
again, not having this, just totally have no idea about his dad, her dad, you know, or Andy. I'm just gonna call him Andy from now on.
No,
Andy. Drew. It's Drew now.
Oh, Lord. Oh.
Do you think Andrew likes to ski bop to Rockin' Robin with his friends? Here comes trouble.
Now it's time for Creep of the Week, Matt.
Major funky.
Wait, are you saying I'm the creep of the week?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Anyways, our Creep of the Week is Balm. Balm is a Yuma of Jadeite who enlisted her help upon noticing the energy humans invested in seeking to know their future through clairvoyance. Balm would manipulate her victims by planting a devil tarot card into their victims, which caused them to behave mischievously around people.
Why? Why? Why?
I just like Umino sitting there watching the cards. He goes, ooh.
It's for real. They're not. When this says devil tarot card, that's not a comment on tarot cards being of the devil.
Mm-mm.
This is literally the card she would place was the devil
It showed
tarot
it.
card.
Like
Yeah.
it shows, it zooms in on the card. It's the devil one.
I mean, Satan's pretty cool, you know.
Not in this case.
But
Current ranking right now: number 1, Morga. Number 2, ?
I think that Morga was scarier looking,
Yeah.
but I feel like Balm was a bit more was able to fuck with Sailor Moon a lot more. I mean, like, here's the thing. It was kind of scary that, like, Morga was, like, weird vampire lady.
Yeah.
But, like, listen,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say the R word, okay? The one about sexual assault.
Gotcha.
That R word, obviously. I wouldn't say the other one either, obviously.
No, neither.
But because that word will get you, like, the one I'm talking about will get you kicked off YouTube.
Yes.
But I mean, like, the way she was controlling those dudes and, like, the way they were, like, going after Usagi, like, it was bad.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, and she was legit terrified.
Yes.
And, like, even though she's super powerful Sailor Moon and stuff, like,
she
it
was
felt-
vulnerable.
yeah, and it felt like I felt horrible for her. And I feel like this wouldn't have hit in that hard of a way back in the day.
Yeah.
But like especially with nowadays, like
Oh yeah.
you know, where it's much more paid attention to. Like
Yeah.
it just I
It's
feel like
not-
it was
It's not just glanced over anymore.
yeah. Like I feel like it was a much more intimidating and scary situation on a deeper level than just you're a monster.
Yeah.
So I would honestly put Balm above Morga.
I agree. Yeah, that's where I was going to put it.
Sweet. I love it. Look at us.
Just the fact that like Morga, she was selling jewelry and the jewelry was sucking the energy out.
Yeah.
That's the easy way out.
Yeah.
Balm was putting in the work, having lines of people, seeing each one,
Yeah.
putting Devil Tarot card into all the guys.
Yeah, man.
I
Turning
mean,
them into assholes.
Yeah.
And using that energy to steal their
yes.
energy,
Yeah. Oh, wait till next week.
Oh, God. Does Brainy show up? Hey, where's the library?
Maybe for the first little bit, but he's not on.
The only thing Melvin loves more than the library is his precious Satan.
All right, let's
That worked way too good.
let's get into Traitor, please.
I had to find it. Yeah.
All right, Umino is brainwashed and tries to sexually assault Sailor Moon or Usagi.
And he does sexually assault others.
Yeah.
But this was, again, just specific to him being a traitor
Yeah, yeah,
to the main character.
yeah.
But, like, he's fucked up, man.
Yeah, and like, I love the end. Naru's standing there at the. I guess they're just waiting on each other or something. And she goes, "Yeah," and you flipped up Miss Haru's skirt, and he's just like, "Oh," and you threw rocks at the teacher's office. Oh,
He's like, I did what?
What?
Dude, fucked up, man.
Yeah, and then of course Usagi comes along, and she forgives him, and he's like, I'm gonna go to school because even though you make bad grades, Usagi, you show up still. And she's like, what? She's like, I
also-
forgive you.
Like, also, shout out to Melvin's voice actor.
Yeah.
Because, like, he was still able to sound like Melvin,
Yeah.
but also
Be a
change
bad
it
boy.
to sound intimidating.
Yeah.
Like, when he was evil, he sounded evil.
Yes.
But not in, like, a cartoonish way.
No.
He just sounded like a huge douchebag.
yeah.
Which was perfect. I mean, that's exactly what it should be.
That's what it needed to be. Yeah.
He honestly kind of reminded me of, like, a character from Veronica Mars.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Like, one of those, like a Logan.
Yeah.
Not nearly as cool, obviously.
No.
But just, kind of just a piece of shit. Like early Logan. Not
Logan,
mid
yeah.
Logan. Mid
Yeah.
Logan's much better.
Yeah.
Mid season 1. Not
Yeah.
mid like he's lame, but like early Logan. The one that like
I still
fucks
want
shit up.
a Nissan Xterra because of him.
An X Earth? Why would
Yeah.
I drive an X Earth?
Because it looks cool.
It does look pretty cool. I do like that car. We need to
Me
rewatch
too.
Veronica Mars.
Oh gosh.
Anyway, sorry.
Anyways, let's get into the Dic Dub.
Dick.
Well, Dic episode title. There wasn't one. This was the first of 6 episodes that were completely cut from the Dic English dub, but is included in the Viz Media English dub. This also means that Kenji, Usagi's father, had his first appearance cut. The same is true with Motoki.
Oh, Motoki.
Dic skipped this episode possibly due to a possessed Umino's trouble causing flipping Miss Haruna's skirt.
I mean, it showed her panties and everything.
It
like,
had a smiley face on her booty.
it reminded me a lot of when they would show shit like that on like the original Dragon Ball. Not even Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Oh god, Dragon Ball's awful.
Yeah, and like
It's just so bad.
I wish they wouldn't have done it because like this show is already skirting the line of like people are trying to force it to be perverted.
Yeah.
It's not, but like people try to push that on it.
Yeah.
And like that, like just I could have done without it. It was just so like eye rolling.
Flipping Miss Haruna's skirt, vandalizing a teacher's window, and forcing Usagi to kiss him. And poor Usagi.
Oh no.
And she does her classic, listen, we're going to hear this cry for a good long while in season 1. She can't help it. She's a crybaby sometimes. But I mean, I think her cry saved her because they finally just gave up and left.
Yeah, I feel like it was almost like like the power she used in the first
Yeah.
episode. But
Yeah.
obviously they don't really say it's that.
No. And it's,
but I feel like it affected them.
yeah, I think
you
so
know?
too. I think it was just so like loud.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
And
They're
they're
like,
like,
"Oh,
let's go find
wow,
something
wow.
else to do.
Let's go. Never mind. I was gonna say something horrible.
The scene where when Umino flipped Miss Harna's skirt was cut out in the French and Hungarian dubs.
See, I told you I found enough stuff to shove in these sections.
Good job. I mean, I figured it would say something about why,
Yeah.
because I know for a fact whenever it came to the last season of Sailor Moon,
Yeah.
Dic didn't want to touch it.
Yeah. That's the stars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pieces of shit. Not the stars. Deke.
No,
Scared
yeah.
little bitches.
They're scared of like probably some of the
Icons.
some of the best Sailor Scouts right here.
Amen. Iconic. Doesn't even begin to cover how great the Sailor Stars are. All right.
Starlights.
Yeah, sure. I don't know their names. All right.
Sailor Star Fighter, Sailor Star Maker, Sailor Star Healer,
Wait. Starlotter?
Star Fighter.
The boys?
Oh. No, not like that. They can't fly.
Good point.
All right. Can you spot the difference?
I think it's this one.
Sailor Moon!
Hey man, it's been a week. I don't remember which buttons.
It's all good. It's all good. Comparing the episode to the manga, this is the first filler episode, as none of the events in this episode occurred in the manga. No, it didn't.
It's crazy.
It
It's
didn't.
crazy to me. Which I
Oh,
guess didn't we talk last week that the scene where she plays the game that was in the first chapter or whatever?
Yes, it was.
So like I guess technically that was
Yeah.
adapted, but yeah, this
And
whole thing was
also-
just filler.
And also, I'm pretty certain, I know it probably wasn't said last week, I'm pretty certain you met, like, at least was introduced in the manga to Usagi's dad, Kenji.
Yeah.
But like I said, it probably didn't mention it last week.
Yeah, I get that.
All right. It's time for puberty, but with superpowers.
Yep. Big change.
Bingo.
I love that is a constant in all of our
Yes.
podcasts.
Yes. All right. Sorry. Sailor Moon now uses Moon Tiara action, turning Balm to dust.
Oh.
Balm had the ability to implant cursed tarot cards into anyone who visited her fortune-telling building, the House of Fortune. These would cause the affected to act out and rebel, which would allow her to drain their energy. She later showed the ability to control them directly, forcing them to attack Sailor Moon. In her true form, she was able to transform her black hair into claws sharp enough to tear the floor of her building. She used these to attack Sailor Moon. And, of course, our hero Tuxedo Mask throws a rose towards the mob.
Hey. The thorn scratched her.
It was a distraction.
Yeah. The Tuxedo Mask, he had a pivotal role.
Yeah. You know what? You know what's interesting in the live action show that they had?
What?
That he transformed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He did his own little transformation.
So bad.
Oh my god. I mean, at some point we have to watch those. Maybe that'll be like a between seasons thing.
Maybe watch, well, especially after this arc.
Yeah.
We do need something before we start the next one.
Okay.
So maybe we could watch the first.
Like the first episode or something. Okay, I'm down for that. That'd be fun.
Because season 1 is, I feel like it's like 3 different arcs.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Maybe we could do a watch along.
Yeah.
I wonder if
I know
we
it's
get
on-
claimed.
I know I caught one of them on YouTube.
I bet we could just watch it and like actually react to it.
Probably.
and do that as an episode. That'd be a lot of
Maybe.
fun.
We'll see.
Maybe drink a few monsters before we do it.
No.
A few creeps. Anyway,
Wow.
sorry. That's terrible.
Wow. Anyways, now it's just time. It's time for that's just prime.
Good job.
Well, that's just prime.
You're doing great, Maggie.
Thanks.
You're doing great.
I'm getting
Dynamite.
tongue-tied. So, okay, so this is Sailor Moon. I'll read all these if you don't, unless you want to.
No, you're good.
All right. I know I will toss my shoe up in the air. If it lands face up, I will go see the fortune teller. If it lands face down, I won't.
God almighty.
I love that. And of course, when she does that, the shoe hits, you guessed it, Mamoru, as he's walking
Oh,
by.
yeah. I forgot what happened after
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's right.
Because she's like, because she wasn't sure who it hit.
Yeah.
Because he went, ow.
And then it's like, oh, it's that weirdo
She's like,
again.
that weirdo. And then, of course, whenever Umino was evil
Yeah. Yeah.
coming towards her, she goes, I don't like you this way. I don't like you this way.
Green face and all.
That was sad, though.
It was scary. Like, I
It's
felt really
scary
bad
and
for
sad.
her. Poor Soggy. She's a good person.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. My
You're
face
fine.
was itching. All right. Time for Sailor Moon references part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
You become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
All right. The tarot card bomb used to control Umino and her other victims were card. Is that Roman numerals? I'm
I
not the
think
best
so.
at-
It's 15 or XV. It's either 15 or XV.
15. I'm going to say card 15,
Okay.
the devil. After Usagi gets her palm read, the fortune teller disappears for the rest of the episode.
Foreshadowing. I'm joking. I have no idea.
When Balm dies, a tarot card can be seen. This would make her the first monster associated with cards, which would later become a pattern with the... Yep, you can't
No,
be...
I don't know what any of this means, and I didn't look
with
into
the
it.
Guardians, and I absolutely effing hate. God, I hate those.
So I don't know what any of this
That's-
means, but I
that's-
figured I'd put it in there.
That's the one story arc I can't stand
Sweet.
at all.
Can't wait to get there. Is it your Smallville season 7?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Like everything else, like I know there's filler episodes. There has to be because like if you watch Sailor Moon Crystal, everything moves faster. It's
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
manga and
Yeah.
stuff. With this, it's just like, oh hey, let's make up a completely different story arc, and the creator didn't have
It's
anything
like
to
Dragon
do
Ball
with it.
GT.
Yeah.
Ugh. Blah.
And it's stupid.
It's like those train Digimon. I'm joking.
Anyways, now it's time for Ruby Zero.
Hey, I like these guys. Yeah. Ruby Zero!
So I only included this because you said you'd include it this week.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Hey, I remember.
Of course, the ending theme, which I forgot to mention last week, moving. About said moving, heart moving by Masai Takamatsu.
Nice. No, you said it was the ending theme, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Good job. Good job.
And of course, last but not least, Sailor Says.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye. Well, since Dic didn't dub this one, there was no Sailor Says for this week.
Yeah.
But what do you think it would have been? What would have been the PSA for it?
No sex is safe sex, but if you have sex, use latex.
I would say NO means no.
How about be true to your school now, just like you would to your girl or guy.
Or what was that called?
Satan's cool.
Off of Miss Congeniality. She did for her Talon.
Is it Kiss? K-I-S-S? Sing.
Sing. Yeah.
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 If somebody's
Ladies-
coming after you, Just remember that
Just
you gotta sing.
Stomach. Instep. Nose. Groin.
Bye now.
Bye.
Honestly, I'd support it.
Oh, it too.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Self-defense is very important.
See you next time on Sailor Moon.
But I'm not joking. Good is really important. All right. And
It's true.
Well, and I'm going to say anyways, because I double checked them anyways. Special thanks to Sailor Says on YouTube. They have every archived Sailor Says from the Dic Dub.
Nice. Good on them.
Yes.
Appreciate that.
So next time on Sailor Moon.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
Another banger of a name here.
Oh, yes. I can't wait. Next week, Season 1, Episode 3. The Mysterious Sleeping Sickness. Protect the Girls in Love.
Jesus.
So
These all sound like bad romance novels
Yes, they
you'd
do.
find at a grocery store.
I think they got really wild with it in the first season. They're like, oh man, let's just make them long
Let's
as
go
possible.
wild. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think after so long they cut it down.
And meanwhile, on Digimon, they're like, this episode's called Garurumon. That's it. Get the fuck out of here, kids.
So episode 2 was about the boys
The boys.
getting
Boys are back in town.
their energy drained. So this time, protect the girls in love.
So the girls get their energy drained.
Yeah, and
poor Melvin.
and if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty certain this is the first episode. She gets something. Sailor Moon does.
To get some.
Yeah, not something. Like, you know how she told Luna, she's like, "Do I get something?"
Okay.
So
she gets her ukulele.
yes, she gets her ukulele.
I love it. Just be true to your school now, just like you would to your girly girl.
Oh,
Stargirl, Sailor Moon, and Stargirl. It just works together.
No, it doesn't.
I love it.
Sailor Mars would have no. She wouldn't put up with that crap.
She'd be like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, she would.
Sorry.
Actually, she'd take the ukulele and slam it down. So
Go El Kabong on Usagi's ass. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, hey Maggie, you know
Hey,
what else I'm
Matt.
talking about?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about this being the end of the episode of Sailor Moon's Cosmic
Sailor Moon Cosmic Power Rewind.
There it is. That's right, everybody. Our weekly podcast where Maggie and I rewatch every episode of Sailor Moon week by week, episode by episode. If you would like to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or join us right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Get your name in every episode, get access to Google Drive, all that fun stuff. Remember to leave us your voicemails about this next episode. That would be episode 3 by calling us at 1-423-403-4162, US only. And let us know what your thoughts are on the next episode. You can also support the channel by getting a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime. So be sure and click on the link in the description of this episode and take that sweet, sweet coin out Jeff Bezos's fucking sausage fingers. All right. Listen, you can either let Jeff Bezos greenlight another season of Sausage Party, or you can get us $3. Think about it. You're doing the world a favor.
A couple of bucks.
All right.
A couple of bucks.
And cancel it. Just cancel it immediately. Still helps us. So, that's going to wrap it up for us, everybody. Thanks for watching. And as always,
Have a hopefully awesome day.
bye. All right, everyone. That does it. You want to hit the next button on it?
Oh, yeah.
Bobby.
Bobby Moore, thanks for sticking around with us. Bud.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, everybody.
man.
Obviously, everyone that was here tonight.
Yeah.
A little bit fell a little bit off having Henry, but it didn't it wasn't bad,
No.
you know. And he finally tuckered out about halfway through.
Yeah. He's fighting. I mean, he's like,
teething.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is. But he's fighting sleep at every point he can.
Man, he is burning up.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
good God, I'm gonna need like a shower after this. Like, there's just gonna be like a huge splotch of sweat on my shirt. Hey, you know what, everybody? Tomorrow night we're doing Super 90s Rewind.
Woo!
That's right. It's Throwback
Hallelujah.
Thursday, our first Thursday edition.
Yeah.
I've actually got to pull out a few tapes because we are caught up for the month of
Hey.
tapes. I got to pull out a few of them. Zip. And I'm sorry, that was stupid. So yeah, who knows what we'll watch. I'm gonna try and get some later ones. I feel like those that last ones we had were all like single digits,
Mhm.
and like it felt like they were all recorded around the same time. So I'm gonna try and see if I can find some, like, you know, maybe in the higher ups. Okay, buddy, it's okay. Okay, I think it's just getting hot. So maybe, you know, double digits, maybe even triple digits. I've got a couple of those. Not a lot, but a couple.
Like, grab one from one side, grab one from like way down at the bottom.
That's the thing, is like they're all so randomly thrown in there that, like, even if I picked them from two different places, there's not a guarantee that they won't be like one right after the other. Like, somehow I fucked up the entire containers of those. Like, they're in no order of any kind.
I don't.
And some of them are
I know
magic
why.
tapes.
I know why.
Why?
I was the one that effed them up.
It's okay. Ain't no
Because
biggie.
whenever we moved and
Were
they
they
were
in boxes still?
they were still in the Little Caesars boxes. And, like, you know, after so long, if you have so many cardboard boxes used for
Smells.
storage, it smells.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, we're in a house. I'm getting rid of these bleeping boxes.
Yeah, which was a
So,
good call.
yeah. So I had put like anything that was like movies
Yeah.
that I could tell like what was written on them.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you may
yeah.
have to double check the one that has the movies in it. But in the ones that look like, you know, either home videos or recorded stuff, I
Yeah.
put them all in another tub. So
Hey,
that it was
no
me.
worries.
It was
No
me.
worries.
It
Hey,
hit me.
It's all good.
I don't joke, it hit me. I was like, oh my God, I was the one that did that.
It's all good. I mean, besides, the whole thing is that they're random anyways. So,
Yeah.
like, it's totally fun. It makes it more fun because you never know what you're gonna get.
No.
We should use that. I'm surprised nobody's ever said that.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, like a box of candy or like chocolates.
Yeah.
It's like Throwback Thursday is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you gonna get. Forrest. I don't even know why I said that. It's so weird. Anyway, I'm tired.
feel like
I'm dead. I
feel
died.
I feel like I need to holler out run.
Run, Boris, run.
No, that's not it.
Borscht. It's a soup commercial. Anyway, we're
Anyways,
done.
We're getting out of here.
Anything else in chat to get caught up on? Are we good?
No, Bobby Moore said it was a cool episode.
Hey, thanks, Bobby. Bobby, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
We will see you all tomorrow night for Throwback Thursday. Thanks for hanging out, everyone, and, you know, being here. We've had a lot of fun this week.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're almost there. It's Wednesday.
Yeah, baby.
It's Wednesday, my
Hump.
dudes.
Hump day.
I hate that so much.
That's why I said it.
I love you,
I love
and I hate you,
you. I know.
but I love you more than I hate
That's
you.
That's the perfect marriage.
It's true. It really is. Just enough to
Just
keep things
enough.
spicy.
Yeah.
You know,
Spice it up.
like a nice borscht. All right.
Get the flip out of here.
Thanks for watching. As always.
Have a hopefully awesome day.
Bye.